Hi everybody, I'm Gary Schneider of Santa Fe Senior Fit. In this video, we're going to look at 12 balance exercises and I'm going to rank them from good to better to best, plus a few honorable mentions. Having a good balance as a senior strengthens your lower extremities, improves coordination, and helps prevent falls, which lowers the risk of injury. Research has shown performing balance exercises has a 20% reduction in the risk of falls in older adults. And if you don't have good balance, exercising can reverse this. An effective balance training program should challenge the threshold of an individual's limit of stability. The threshold must be stressed in a multi-planar, proprioceptively enriched environment using functional movement patterns to improve static, semi-dynamic, and dynamic balance. In the good category, exercises will initially involve little joint motion of the balance leg. In the better category, exercises will involve movement of the balance leg through a full range of motion. And in the best category, exercises will combine hopping motions with a single leg stance landing and holding that balanced leg for 3 to 5 seconds. So depending on your current level, you can start with any category. But if your balance is weak, start out maybe with the honorable mentions or the good category and progress from there. All these balance exercises are beneficial, so start where you feel comfortable, but enough to push yourself. So are you ready to get fit, healthy, and at your best? Let's get started. To begin, we'll look at some balance exercises worthy of honorable mentions. One of the most basic, but a good one, is the single leg balance. It's a good one to start out with if you're just beginning. Here you start out by standing straight up and raise one leg as high as you can, where you can still maintain your balance. Keep your back straight as you perform this. You want to hold for about 3 to 5 seconds and then repeat the other leg. The next one, which is easy to perform as well, is the tightrope. For this, you walk like you're walking on a tightrope by placing one foot right in front of the other, almost where they're kind of touching, and go at a slow pace. The last one is the single leg balance reach. Here you place your hands on your hips and extend one leg in front, hold for 3 seconds, then extend the leg laterally and hold for 3 seconds, and then move to the back and hold that one for 3 seconds. Keep your hips level and your back straight as you perform this. Okay, for the good, better, and best category, each one we're going to have 4 balance exercises. And on the first one, the good category, you're going to want to hold your balance for about 3 to 5 seconds, except for the very last exercise, which we start to move a little bit more into a better category. So we're going to start off the good category with the single leg hip internal and external rotation. So here, stand with your hands on your hips and raise one leg in front and then rotate laterally, turning your head, but keeping the foot on the ground straight ahead. And then repeat the other side. Next is the single arm and leg motion. Here we're moving the contralateral limbs. So stand with your hands on your hips and extend your right leg back and then your left arm forward and up. And make sure you don't lean forward or to the side. And then you'll repeat the other side by just alternating the leg and the arm. So on the next exercise, you're going to need a medicine ball. It's a single leg lift and chop. Here you take your medicine ball in your hands, stand on one leg, balance yourself, and raise the medicine ball up to the side you have a balanced leg, and then lower the ball down to the other side. And make sure you keep your knees over your toes when you're performing this. And finally, for the good category, is the single leg windmill. This one we're going to start to get a little bit of motion into it. Here you stand on one leg, balanced, slightly bent with arms to the side, and begin doing windmills by alternating your arms in a slow swinging motion. You want to move your trunk through a full range of motion, and in addition to your balance, this exercise also works your core. So I would say perform 6 reps on each balanced leg. For the better category, 3 of these 4 exercises involve movement of the balance leg through a full range of motion, mostly semi-dynamic, where you have the ability to maintain balance while the body is in motion but not actively changing direction. We're going to start with the single leg squat. Place your hands on your hips with your feet relatively close together and raise up on one leg and squat down, keeping the one leg off the ground. Keep your back straight and your head looking forward and knees over your toes. I would perform 8 reps on each leg. Next is a single leg Romanian deadlift. Get in the same position as a single leg squat, but this time you're going to lean down on one foot and touch your opposite hand to your foot and keep your head looking forward. At first, if needed, touch your knee, then your shin, then your foot. Now, moving on to the multiplanar step up to balance. We'll perform this movement in 3 planes: the sagittal, the frontal, and the transverse plane. So here you get a step-up box with a height you're comfortable with, and with hands on hips, step up on one leg and then raise the other leg up with the knee above your hips for full recruitment of the glutes. Then we perform this laterally with the same movement, making sure not to lean to either side. Then we'll perform this by turning and stepping up to balance. I would perform the 3 movements consecutively for 3 sets. And finally, in the better category is the multiplanar lunge to balance. For advanced people, you can also use dumbbells for added resistance. Here you lunge forward on one leg and then raise up, bringing the back leg up to balance, then lunge laterally and bringing the extended leg up to balance, and then rotate and lunge forward and bringing the back leg up to balance. I would perform the 3 movements consecutively for 3 sets. Now we're in the best category for balance exercises, which are for more advanced people. These exercises are dynamic in nature, where you have the ability to maintain equilibrium while in motion. It involves coordinating body movements to stay upright and stable while the center of gravity shifts during the movement. I would work through each progression of the good and better categories before attempting any exercises in the best category. These 4 exercises coming up combine hopping motions with a single leg stance landing and holding the balance position for 3 to 5 seconds. We're going to start with the single leg hop up to balance on a balance trainer. Place a balance trainer about 8 feet or so from your starting point, hop sideways to the trainer, then turn and land with one foot on the trainer and hold your balance. Perform 6 times on each side. The next 3 exercises are all multiplanar movements, starting with the multiplanar hop with stabilization. Start out standing on one leg with hands on hips, then hop forward, landing on the other leg. And if desired, you can continue forward hopping and alternating legs, but make sure you have a slight bend in your knees on the landing to avoid any injury to your knee. Now for the second movement, which is lateral. Start out in the same position, and this time hop to the side of the raised leg. On this movement, you can hop back and forth as well. And then finally, for the rotational movement, start in the same position with one leg raised and turn and hop to the same side as the raised leg. Next is the multiplanar single leg box hop up with stabilization. That's a long word, but make sure you have a big enough box to land on. You always want to be safe doing these exercises. Start out by bending your knees and then lifting off on one leg and landing on the box with that same leg to balance. Have a slight bend in your landing leg when you land. Then we'll do laterally and lift off on the leg closest to the box and land with that same leg to balance. Now we stand again lateral to the box and we'll lift off with the outside foot and turn to land on the same foot. This is a very tough maneuver, so make sure you're comfortable performing this before attempting. And finally, for the best category is the multiplanar single leg box hop down with stabilization. For the first movement, stand on one leg on the box and hop down landing on the same leg. Make sure your knee is slightly bent and your knee is over your toes on the landing. For the lateral movement, stand on your outside leg on the box with the other leg slightly raised, then hop down laterally, landing on the same standing leg. For the rotational movement, get in the same position, and rather than landing laterally, you turn and hop down. For all 3 of the above multiplanar movements, perform them the number of times you feel comfortable. Get the movement down first before going back and forth on hopping. The multiplanar hopping movements are the most progressive balance exercises you can perform. So make sure you start with maybe the honorable mentions, then move to the good category and the better category, and progress through each exercise. Okay, that's it for honorable mentions, good, better, and best. And any of these balance exercises will help build strength in your legs, ankles, and feet, and improve your balance to keep you fit, healthy, and at your best. You can check out more videos for seniors on my website at santafeseniorfit.com or on my YouTube channel, youtube.com/@SantaFeSeniorFit, and in my new app in the Apple Store called Santa Fe Senior Fit. Download it for free and make sure to subscribe. I hope you all have a great day. Thanks, and God bless.